second graders, this is Mrs. Daniel from Citizenship Academy, and today we're going to be looking at rectangles that we make with the square tiles, and we're going to be looking at decomposing rectangles, which basically means taking apart the rectangles. All right, let's look at our first one. All right, so right here we have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. We have 4 rows. Okay, so we have 4 rows. 4 rows of 5. 4 rows, oh boy, of 5. Okay, we have 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows of 5. And our addition sentence for this could be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. Okay? Or we could have an addition sentence. What would be the other addition sentence? Can you think about what that might be? If we didn't do it by row, what else could we do it by? Do it by column. So how many are in one column? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could say 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. We have 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equals, it still equals the same thing, same number, equals 20. Okay? So that's our 2 addition sentences that we could have. Now, remember in the beginning I told you we're going to decompose rectangles. So what I want to do is we're going to separate in the middle of these 2 rectangles, and in the middle of this rectangle, we're going to separate them into 2 groups. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. You could use a ruler to separate. So we had 4 rows, and then half of 4, we have 2 rows, and then 2 rows, okay? So that's what I'm going to show you on here. Okay, so now that we split our rectangle into 2 equal groups, we have how many rows in each group? We have 1, 2. So we have 2 rows, and how many are in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 2 rows of 5. And then how many do we have in our other group? We have 1, 2 rows with 5 in each row. So we have another group of 2 rows of 5. Okay? Now, what addition sentence would you use for just one group? Well, how many was in one row? 5 plus 5, right? So we have 5 plus 5 equals 10. And then how many are in this group? 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And, oh, that was a bad 10. Sorry about that. And 10 plus 10 equals 20. So we get the same answer as we did up here. If you notice, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 5s, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we still have 4 rows of 5. Even if we break it into 2 groups, we still have the same number. Okay? All right, let's look at one more. Okay, so we have this new setup. And how many rows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what about columns? How many columns do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 rows and 4 columns. So our addition sentence would be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, right? Because we have 4 in each row, and we have 4 rows. All right, now we know that 4 plus 4 equals 8, and we have 4 plus 4 equals 8. So 8 plus 8 is a doubles fact. 8 plus 8 equals 16. All right. Now, what if we took away one row? How many would we have? If I took away one row, how many would we have left? So we have 16, and I'm going to take away one row. So I'm going to take 4 away. So your new addition sentence is, or your new number sentence would be 16 minus 4. How many are we left with? 16 minus 4, because we took away one row. So now we have 3 rows of 4. That gives us 12. What if we took away one column? What if we took away one column from this group of 12 that we have? What would our answer be? So now you would be thinking 12 minus how many? One column would be 3. I'm going to delete our column. How many are we left with? We are left with 9. Okay? So this lesson was just to kind of show you how we can manipulate and decompose rectangles and pull them apart and take away rows and columns, and how it would go with our addition and subtraction sentences. Okay?